Mendes, the -140 favorite. Volkanovski coming back at +130. And with that touch of gloves, we are underway. Volkanovski is in black. Chad Mendes is in white. Mendes met Uriah Faber when he was in high school. Went on to become a two-time Pac-10 wrestling champion at Cal Poly, two-time NCAA Division I All-American.
Fingers up.
And he's stalking Volkanovski right now.
And what a story it is on Volkanovski, former professional rugby player. He was a front rower, and when he played rugby, 214 pounds, competing at 145 pounds tonight.
What? Is that real?
That's what the card says.
I think that's impossible.
That's ridiculous.
Should have stretch marks or something.
Yeah.
This is a literal mirror match. It's going to be a matter of speed and who chooses what weapons how.
Yeah, Volkanovski's got him pressed up against the cage now, or at least he's controlling the center of the octagon, rather.
Chad's looking for a takedown. He's just backing up because he's trying to pull him into a takedown right now. That's what I see.
Good. On fingers, Alexander. Keep in the center. Watch the drift.
Volkanovski just grazed him with that right hand.
Step right. Go a lot faster. Let's be faster. Get loose. Circle. Don't let him get straight. Good.
Nice combination from Mendes.
Do that all night.
I think at least the left hand was blocked there. It looked like the right might have partially gotten through.
On paper for Volkanovski, short sample size, but top 3 in terms of significant strike accuracy in UFC history in any division. He's landed just 4 of 19 so far. Mendes with a flurry.
Nice uppercut up the middle.
Boy, Mendes throws a lot of horsepower into those shots.
That's what we saw with Aldo. He used a lot of power early, and kind of you see in the later rounds. Same with Mendes, or excuse me, same with Conor. When he fought Conor, gets a little tired, but that was a short notice fight. Let's see if he can keep the pace and keep the power throughout the entire fight. This one.
Yeah, those explosions are costly. There's that takedown we talked about, takedown attempt. Those explosions are costly, but they paid dividends for him. So many knockouts.
My experience of watching Mendes, he needs at least a takedown around to feel the comfort that he wants. And if Volkanovski can stop those takedowns, I think he has a better chance of winning this fight. He's got to stop the takedowns of Mendes to keep Mendes where he's not comfortable the whole fight.
Under 2 minutes here to go, round 1. Volkanovski trying to establish the jab.
Good jab by Volkanovski, and that's a huge weapon he can use because that'll force Mendes to shoot. Instead of, if he throws the right hand, he's committed to the right hand, so Mendes can shoot underneath it and get the double leg. By throwing that jab out there, he's forcing Mendes to shoot to a single leg, which is much easier to defend.
And Volkanovski's keeping Mendes thinking, too, with all these feints. A lot of feints as he gets in closer. Ooh, nice right hand there by Volkanovski.
He's keeping the pressure heavy on Mendes, making Mendes think. Mendes is in counter mode right now, waiting for the punch, and then following it up from body head.
I like that jab. That jab of Volkanovski's slick. Nice, went to the body with it there.
Good jab.
Mendes, he gets Volkanovski down.
And this is where Volkanovski said was going to make the difference. He said, I can't get held down. Even if he takes me down, he can't hold me there, and I'll pick him apart when I get away.
Look at that. He got right back up to his feet. He ate a little bit of an uppercut on the way out.
And that's the takedown Mendes needs for comfort, though. He at least got one, but the problem is he needs a little bit more time holding him down to feel real comfortable, I believe. He's still doing well in this fight.
Nice right hand behind the ear landed by Mendes. How about the boundless energy, though, of Volkanovski? It's infectious.
What I'm seeing is Volkanovski establishing a slight edge with his striking technique. I think he's been a little bit better with his defense, and he's establishing that jab, and he's making Mendes think.
High-level MMA right there.
All right, guys, second round. Fight's on.
Round 2, Alexander Volkanovski and Chad Mendes.
I think Mendes does have the speed, but I'd like to say that basically Volkanovski just looks more comfortable standing.
Yes.
Chad Mendes looks good standing, but he doesn't look as comfortable standing, which adds to exhaustion as the fight moves on, because when you're uncomfortable in your fights and where you're at, that taxes you.
I agree. He looks less comfortable, and also he's responding to a lot of the feints of Volkanovski. So he's always tense.
And now he's feinting back, and that's what Mendes can do to counter that. Feint back to the feint and not explode so much. All the huge explosions to cover distance and range, whereas Volkanovski's covering distance and range with his jab, with his kicks. And Mendes is exploding with power to cover range, so it's more exhausting. Good right hand by Volkanovski.
There's also the defense of Volkanovski's been on point too, so when Mendes does these flurries, he's not getting benefit from it. Oh, look at that.
You gotta watch out though, because Mendes can finish these fights at any time. He's got non-stop power, and he counts on it, and he's good at it.
Look at Volkanovski just...
Gosh, there it is.
Volkanovski down!
It started with the right hand, and now we're gonna see Mendes have comfort. Now he hurt him. Now we get to see Mendes establish some striking and really feel where he wants to be.
Oh, and he
big
got a
left
clip
hook.
with the left hand there. Volkanovski smiles at him.
This is the fight we wanted right here.
Mendes is stepping forward now. You gotta be careful there. He's looking for that left. Nice, rips to the body with it.
Caught on the bridge of the nose of Alexander Volkanovski. Less than 3.5 to go here, round 2.
Mendes taking a little breather now. And that's when Volkanovski's gonna press. Volkanovski knows that he pushed a lot of energy out there.
I don't think it's a question of being tired, Joe. I think it's a question of respect.
Yes.
That power that he felt, he understands, all right, I can get hurt too. I can hurt him, but he can hurt me too.
I think it's also understanding there's 3 minutes left in the round.
Yeah.
And he just can't keep... Oh! Volkanovski tees off on him.
Volkanovski's showing a lot of toughness right now. Mendes, perfect timing on that takedown. He needs to hold Volkanovski down here. He needs to get some air and to get his rhythm and his momentum back.
That cut for Volkanovski not in a great place. Blood trickling into that left eye. Wow.
Right back up. Volkanovski with an amazing takedown defense, or at least the ability to get back up to his feet.
The defense doesn't matter as much as what you just said, Joe, getting back up.
There's some blood coming out of the nose of Mendes and the eye of Volkanovski. This fight's getting serious.
That jab's picking Mendes apart, and that's what's messing him up right now. It's that jab. That
Yes.
jab is really causing issues. That was a shift. Fake the jab, came over the top of the right when he switched to southpaw. Nice shift by Volkanovski.
Another beautiful jab right there by Volkanovski. And a nice inside leg kick.
Beautiful combination.
Volkanovski coming on strong.
Mendes needs to start going to the body and quit trying to explode to the head hunting of Volkanovski. Go to the body, set up to the head later on after he goes to the body.
That is
Nice
the difference.
double.
Is the look. Okay, now at least he's doing this in the center of the octagon.
Don't
Let's
forget
see if he can control it. Oh, he's got the back.
What about the explosion that took though, Joe? To do all this, how much energy is this taking? Now he's got the control. That's what he
true,
needed.
but he
That's
is
what
a
he needed.
finisher.
Yep.
I mean, you're talking about a guy who finished Jeff Glover in a submission match.
This is a guy who can't be held down, according to Volkanovski,
And
and
it's
that's
true.
the
Look
issue.
at this. Back up. Nice
Unreal.
kick to the body by Volkanovski.
When you watch,
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt.
he needs that momentum on the ground.
Volkanovski's teeing off on him.
Oh, huge elbow. Mendes needs to get off the fence and get to moving his feet.
Mendes is in big trouble.
Less than a minute now to go in the round.
What a war.
Volkanovski with an incredible pace here, too. He's
Mendes.
just putting a lot of pressure on Mendes. Ripping to the body. He drops him. That's it.
That's it.
Alexander the
Wow.
Great has arrived!
Huge fight.
Wow.
Alexander Volkanovski has finished Chad Mendes, and with immediacy vaults into featherweight title contention.
Wow. What a victory for Volkanovski. I mean, that is absolutely huge for that guy. Chad Mendes, a top 5 contender, and Volkanovski comes in here and closes the show
And
in a war.
I mean, and Volkanovski, he's just getting started, man. Only started MMA training in 2011. Let's get you the fight
That's
replay.
crazy. That's an almost as crazy a statistic as his weight when he was playing rugby.
Right.
I mean, here we see the beginning of the end, the knee to the body. I mean, he's just relentless, staying on top of Chad Mendes. And the jab, as we were talking about before, is a big factor. Look at this, rips to the body here. Hits him with that one on the forehead. And that's what dropped him. It was the one to the temple. And then boom, there's one behind it. Let's take a look again. Rips to the body, and then the right hand over the top, and that's what dropped him. Amazing victory for Alexander Volkanovski.
Who left a successful rugby career, put his family's life on hold to pursue the UFC dream, and how about that result tonight? All right, to make this one official, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Smith has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.